Hey!
Hey!
Coming up next on YoTV, we have video games while we introduce the Marines
Ice raids.
and the DNC.
And what was the last one?
Yo!
T. B.
Oh boy, yeah, we YoTV, we back here.
Youth culture, youth voices, youth power, coming at you.
What's happening? We YoTV out here.
Before we go any further, I have to big up the magazine. Now look at
Youth Outlook, chronicle of young people's lives in the Bay Area.
known all over the Bay and beyond.
Got a lot of good stuff for you this time. Yo!
Alright, YoTV. We're inside now. We're at Chris's house. This guy has 100 games, 1,000 games. I don't know what I'm playing, but I'm getting killed. Later on, I think we're gonna go play Rock Band. I'm really excited to play that game the most.
It's old to me, so I played it many times.
I'm excited. Our first story, ironically enough, is about a young guy going into the Marines.
Yeah, he's actually one of my friends. 18, just wanted to enroll in the Marines because he was gonna get kicked out. So check that out. Watch me kill John May.
What influenced me to join the Marine Corps is the opportunities that are available. Like the GI Bill, it just recently got enhanced, if you heard on the news, by President George Bush. So any member that's in the military branch, after serving 3 years, they have the right to go to any college of their choice, 100% tuition paid for free. The reason why I did it as well is because with this opportunity, I get to go to college, get my degree, because I do not have the money to go to college after the Cal Grant and the federal aid and the scholarship is still not enough. So I can get the hands-on experience, learn leadership skills, management skills, self-reliance, self-confidence, and with all this knowledge and skills, I can use this out in the real world. I want to travel around the world, look at the new culture, people, languages, customs, values, and the idea that people feel safe when there's a Marine around. I'm currently gonna be trained for an infantryman. I'm gonna be a rifleman. My whole life I was actually interested in joining the army, but then my parents told me what the army did to their country and their people, and I kind of changed my motives about joining the army. But the Marines, I found out about the Marines by my recruiter. One day, it was during spring break this following year. It was during spring break. They were looking for my neighbor, and then my recruiter asked me, oh, hi, what's your name? And I told him my name. Oh, what are your plans after high school, And then we started talking. I went down to the office. I got information about the Marines. I got brochures, documents, papers. And then next thing you know, I started doing my own research about the Marines, and then it seemed like such a bad idea. I'm ready for a challenge, I'm ready to defend my country. I'm ready to make myself and others proud, and I'm ready to make a difference.
All right, Chris is about to have his big drum solo. Alright, we have a lot more for you, a lot more Garage Band. We're going to go to a commercial break, so go to newamericamedia.org. Alright, so Chris is rocking to the Red Hot Chili Peppers. He's in the zone. Well, I watch him. You watch the protests in the city where people were voicing their opinions on how they don't approve of the ice raids that are going on in the city. And if you don't know what the ice raids are, then it's a good idea to stay tuned and check it out.
Today we had an action remembering what happened to Arellano, Elvira Arellano. We had a press conference when Arellano got arrested the first time out in Fruitvale.
We are here today to shed light on what's happening on Elvira Villarreanos. And again, this is because there's a lot of Elvira Villarreanos around here, right? A lot of mothers, a lot of women who are here sitting silently and are resisting the oppression of the immigration system that is attacking our communities.
And today we had another press conference a year after that to remember that she was not the only one, and it's not only about Arellano, it's about everyone else who's being affected by all the different immigration policies that we have that are really unfair to our communities, to our families, and to the children especially.
We're demanding that Gavin Newsom protect the rights of the immigrant youth who are suspected of crimes under the Sanctuary City Ordinance.
So we in the Immigrant Legal Education Network believe that the youth should be supported under the Sanctuary City Ordinance, even if they are suspected of crimes. First of all, they need the right to due process to carry out through their proceedings, and we don't believe that they should be handed over to immigration authorities in the meantime.
And we demand as well that ICE quit deporting youth and separating them from their families. We're putting out a call to the media to stop stereotyping all immigrant youth and sensationalizing these crime stories. I mean, all immigrant youth here are here to do their best and to be with their families, and we demand their respect and positive images in the media.
I was also taking pictures so that we can document all the different actions that we have. I feel like many times we rely on media to do that for us.
You messed up my picture.
That was one of the ladies that was giving a speech, and she was really powerful. She was really putting a voice to all the different mothers that have to go through being immigrants and working in the fields and doing work at offices and cleaning houses. That girl is her first time coming to an action, and it was really powerful to see her standing up for her right. Migra, el que no brinca es migra. En el concierto en el Parque Dolores todo es gratis, va a haber cuidado de niños, comida, música para que vengan a celebrar. I was passing out flyers about the Chicano Moratorium. It's a concert that we're going to be having next weekend, and we're inviting people just to come out and celebrate all the work that we do all the year. When we come to actions, it's not only about coming to an action, but it's also about enjoying the work that you're doing and building community with other people. That's the most powerful thing.
So San Francisco is supposed to be a sanctuary city, and that means that people can live here without their papers. So ICE went out and raided a house of an immigrant family, and you're gonna hear that story next.
Nuevamente a esta familia, Señor, bendito y alabado es tu nombre, Padre. Gracias por todo lo que tú haces. Gracias, Padre. Gracias, Hijo. Gracias, amado Santo Espíritu de Dios. Gracias, Dios amado. Amén, Señor.
Nosotros estábamos cenando cuando tocaron el timbre. Entonces llegó un señor de la migra y llegó preguntando por un señor que vivía aquí en esta casa. Pues de allí mi cuñado le abrió la puerta, nos sentó a todos ahí en el sillón y nos empezó a preguntar que si teníamos identificación. Y le dijimos que no, que nosotros somos la migra, venimos por ustedes.
Venía de trabajar, llegué como a las 6:30 de la tarde y luego yo estaba buscando mis llaves para abrir la puerta. Entonces ya luego uno de ellos me abrió la puerta bien contento, pase adelante, me dijo. Viene otra, dijo él. Y luego me dijo que me quedara sentada ahí, y luego nos empezó a hacer preguntas y luego me dijo que si no tenía algún récord criminal. Le dije que no, y me ¿estás segura? Estoy segura, le dije. Y entonces luego ya después empezaron a hacernos preguntas a todos y luego ya de ahí le dijeron de la persona que andaban buscando, ¿verdad? Que dijo que esa persona, como que otra persona los había llamado a ellos para decir que esa persona vivía aquí. No, nosotros no la conocemos, esa persona no ha vivido aquí con nosotros, para nada la conocemos. Que también le doy gracias a Dios porque mis niños no estaban aquí. No sé qué hubiera pasado si mis niños hubieran estado aquí cuando mi niño grande, porque él antes me decía, él cuando miraba las noticias, mami, ¿verdad que a ti no te van a llevar? Me decía, él, la mira no te va a llevar, a ti no, hijo, le decía yo. Y me imagino cómo se hubiera sentido él, más peor, si me hubiera visto cuando me llevaban, ¿no? Yo solamente he estado confiando en Dios y yo le clamaba a Dios aún. Ayer cuando estuvimos acá y estaban ellos empezamos a orarle a Dios, a clamar todas nosotros, ella, Ana también y Gilma. Y luego Gilma empezó a hablar en lenguas y luego ya el hombre le dijo, cállense, no los quiero escuchar, ya sé que son cristianos, dice, no solo ustedes, dijo, cállense.
Entonces cuando estábamos allí los encerraron en un cuarto, donde allí también está el baño, solo está así como un sillón de metal, y allí pues allá a la media hora lo llevaron agua, pan, como que éramos animales. Y como le dije yo que cuál era mi delito, que porque ellos me habían hecho esto, y me dice, tu delito es estar aquí. Pero le digo, ese no es un delito estar aquí. Si uno viene aquí por necesidad, yo tengo mis hijos, yo trabajo por necesidad, y si estoy en este país por necesidad, por sacar a mis hijos adelante. Nos pusieron un aparato en el pie que no podemos salir, estamos sin tejida. El aparato que está, estamos intranquilos con este aparato, ellos los miran a qué hora vamos, a qué hora salimos, tenemos una hora de salida, una hora de entrada, no puedo salir más temprano en la mañana, a las propias 6:30 tengo que salir, más temprano no puedo salir, a las 11:30 tengo que estar en la casa y más tarde yo no puedo salir. Cuando me pusieron eso me sentí vacía, dije yo pues que ni en mi país me habían tratado así como me están tratando aquí. Pensé como que soy un animal que los tienen amarrados. Y creo que eso no es justo. Es una experiencia tan horrible y yo sé que esa experiencia no se me va a olvidar tan fácilmente. Es algo que voy a andar pendiente, es como una cruz que voy a llevar, pues, que voy a estar pendiente, que me va a agarrar migración, que voy a estar así.
Hey, we're back. So Jasmine A right now is playing the guitar to a song called Mississippi Queen. And we're going to go to a quick commercial break. So check out youthoutlook.org.
What's up, YoTV? This is Ming here. I am back from my political overdrive, overdose over everything at the DNC in Denver this past month. And now that I've fully recuperated, I can bring you what I saw, the sights, the people, the politicians, and some celebrities. Sort of. Anyway, so check it out on YoTV.
Molly Kawahara, 18 years old from Palo Alto, California. I'm here because I thought that it was really important that there was youth representation on the convention floor in Denver. I think that youth have played a huge role in Senator Obama's nomination in the primary and caucus states, and so that was largely due to the work of Students for Barack Obama. And I worked there, and I just really thought it was important that that was accurately represented. I'm a delegate for Congressional District 14, and so the reason I chose to run was because I really wanted that representation to exist. So I'm here from Palo Alto, California, representing the Silicon Valley area. It's Anna Eshu's district in California. This is the first time the Democratic National Convention sponsored a Delegate Service Day, sort of a testament to the importance of volunteer work. And so I was with a few other delegates. We went to Manuel High School in Denver, and we spoke with high school students in a government and civics class about being a delegate, about politics, about the DNC, about our experiences, etc., and just kind of had a discussion with them. It was a lot of fun. We were there for about an hour and a half to 2 hours, and just speaking to kids that were basically my age, just a little bit younger. Yeah, so I'm a delegate for Senator Obama, and then
I was a Hillary supporter.
so he's a delegate for Senator Clinton.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I vote McCain.
Vote McCain.
Everybody goes for Obama. He looks older and he looks more experienced.
It's amazing how inspired they are by this campaign and also by the Democratic National Convention. A lot of the students there were just so excited that the Democratic Party had chosen to have their convention in their city, and so there was a lot of talk about that. Some other people were a little bit uncomfortable with how much security there was in Denver and how they stopped going downtown because they felt like they were being questioned or they were suspicious or anything like that. And so there's definitely a mixed reaction, but overall I think people are pretty excited about that, and that was really fun to hear. I actually don't think there's one issue in particular that youth sort of stand for or anything like that. And I think the beauty of Senator Obama's campaign is that there's not one issue that all of his supporters probably are all on the same page on. And I think that's good because I think it highlights the political diversity behind his supporters. And it really just conveys that sense that everybody is on this campaign for his or her own reason. And so, I mean, it really gets an array of issues out there and an array of opinions.
All right, guys, we'll be right back. But in the meantime, Yo is having a youth forum where we're gathering young people from all over the Bay Area to come together to discuss the propositions this coming month on the elections, Prop 4, 6, and 8. So if you want to come, it's free. And it's free. There's food. There's discussion. It'd be great. Make your mind, do all that great stuff that does when you think a lot. Check out our website, youthoutlook.org. Be right back.
I really miss Miss Joshua, man. Miss Josh makes some noise. J. Cam, all I can say is damn, it's hard to make this rhyme. You going before your time. This is in remembrance. We ain't gonna ever forget the things you stood for. Peace, love, and respect. On truth, I never got you in a boot, but your love for music inspired me to make my flow loose. You was chill. They had no reason to kill. Now we reminisce on your memory, express how we feel, or pour a drink out in the form of a libation. I speak for everybody in here, man. We gonna miss your conversation. I got the text. Mine froze, dots wouldn't connect. I had to pause with wide open jaws and shot. Now I'm staring at the clock. He got shot for walking down the block? Nah, this don't make sense. I can't even imagine what his family's going through. That's why we showing you love. We ain't letting you die in vain. That's why we gon' get up and struggle in your name. So R.I.P. to Josh Cameron. In our hearts and minds, my friend and brother, yours and mine.
So while Jasmine A plays the guitar, she's just warming up right now. We're gonna take you to a story about the Equal Voice Convention. So the Yo team headed out to 3 cities, Birmingham, Chicago, and LA. And 16,000 families came out. See what they thought.
Well, welcome to LA. Thank you for being here. Equal voices for America's families. That's what this is all about. It's not for me. It's not for one person. It's for all people of this land.
I think that we'll touch a lot of topics that affect everyone's daily life, such as immigration, the propositions that are being passed, healthcare.
But what we will be doing today is share with you a personal story of mine. My family and I immigrated from Cambodia to escape the Khmer Rouge in the late 1980s. It was a struggle for us to learn English because I was older when I came to the country. But we all had a great education. There was a good education system in place. But today, our education system is in crisis. As you know, the budget cut is impacting our students.
I hope to network with people to try to get people to vote against propositions that are basically targeting the youth and the minorities. And we're trying to fight back against the MTA, who's trying to try and pass a half-cent sales tax. So basically, the only ones who really ride the bus is basically the minorities. And the buses that they're trying to take away from us are the most important buses that we need to get to school, to work, etc. Sometimes it's overwhelming. You get really depressed. You get angry and frustrated.
We face many issues, all of you in this room, as well as my family. My husband and I recently went through a foreclosure and lost our home. We have a home to live now, but we lost the home that we bought. But we're moving forward.
One of the ladies, she went up and discussed about how she went through poverty when she was homeless and she was a mother. I connected to that because my mom was a single mother and me and her were homeless as well. I feel as if we connected on a personal level, that it didn't matter who we were, it didn't matter what color we were, it didn't matter where we came from, what religion were we, but we all shared an experience that we all could connect with. And I felt empowered, and I felt like I can they motivated me to just keep going.
Hey, yotv. We're done. I had a lot of fun playing GarageBand. I figured out that I play the guitar in this band.
Actually, rock band. But, you know.
Did I say GarageBand?
Yeah,
that's where I make my beats for my raps.
Rhymes in life.
Okay, GarageBand, rock band, same diff. We're in a garage, kind of.
No, we're in my room actually, but it works out. The garage is next door.
I had fun.
I had really fun. A lot of fun.
So we agreed on that. Tomato, tomato for everything else. While we're gone and while you wait for us next week, we'll be on tour. That's what you can do. That's where our tour dates are as well.
Playing some rock band. She's kind of new at this, so how does it feel?
Who am I and who are you?
Oh, I'm Chris.
Start over.
Hello, people in TV land. How are you?